So I'm going to be walking through what we do for Landmine University on the landmine. Before I do, we got to kind of go over the principles. So it's one thing to just do the exercises and copy the form that you're seeing, but it's another thing to actually understand what the intention behind it is. So what we're relying on is this understanding of the core is driving the motion. Okay, so that means that we're going to create a short side with a landmark from our elbow to our hip, okay, and a long side. So this gets long, this is just long through here, okay? So we're not gonna be like that when we set it up. So this is called a landmark. I'm lifting my hip up into my elbow. I'm flexing through my core to achieve that. So when I approach the landmine, what I'm doing is I'm placing emphasis in the rotational component of one side getting short and one side getting long. This hip lifts up, this elbow drives down. So the distance between my armpit and my hip shortens on that side. So, what everybody got introduced to last year was how we just rotate the bar to achieve this position. Okay, so we can do some slowed down isometric holds on both landmarks where we focus on that hip and that that hip and elbow connection and the bar just rotating. And then we can also practice that transition from all of our positions. So the 3 positions that you'll find yourself in landmine exercises in our program are the hang, the blade, and then the press. Now, that would consist of a clean and jerk, but we also do snatches. So you'll find yourself in the hang and then in the press when you go from a hang to when you execute a snatch, excuse me. So you kind of get I did the videos showing the exercises. The key is to go from one side to the other side through the core, making one side short, one side long, from different positions. Short, long. I'm gonna switch by getting this other side as short as I possibly can. Finally, I'll just show one more iteration of this. If I went up to a wall, I could do this same exact stuff into a wall where I'm creating forward intent with my body and my core is activating to switch my position from my hip being high, that hip being high and that elbow being low. As I approach this bar, I'm typically going to find one side landmark, another side landmark. I'm always going to be paying attention to these points of contact no matter the exercise. So kind of shortened version, these kids took many sessions over this last year to learn this stuff, so they've got a big head start on you. So please let me know if you have any questions. Follow Landmine University and Gravity Baseball on Instagram to get more of this content.